So, folks, you hearing it there? That's Kendesi Mohammed, and he has the Kendesi.com. You could go up to the site, and I saw you did a piece on Burnham. Is that um, something you had before, or something you just pull out of the woodwork, or?
Man, to be honest with you, I was sleeping one day and I just woke up and I wrote that piece. And that piece has done quite a large number. And to me, that's one of my best pieces because I didn't realize that how many people from Guyana actually come to my Facebook page, read, until I posted something about Burnham. We saw close to 100,000 plus people that interact, clicked, liked, comment, and also shared. And it also got back to the big guys, and they were they made some comments about it, and I actually loved it because imagine Burnham had been deceased for some time now, and for me, as someone who understands what maintaining legacy is, whether the person is good or bad, I believe that we all have a responsibility to maintain history so our children can learn from it. And that's my mission.
And that's something I've been saying for the longest while. We have a bad habit in Guyana, and this has nothing to do with the political party. I think it's just a Jambi we get in Guyana that just don't want us to keep history because it happens now. We get some players in the business right now. They want the history to start from yesterday when they start. They don't want to go back in time for some of the people who will lay the foundation so that they could ride on a soft carpet right now. They could get all these beautiful privileges right now because somebody else had to work hard and build a foundation for them. And they come on board and they just jump into it and they play like if they now starting this thing up when they're jumping in on somebody else's thing because we don't have a strong catalog of stuff in the Google search. You if you Google Chedi Jargon, some of the stalwarts in Guyana, you get very little information on them. The information you get is some of the information, but people now putting up on the website and hashtagging and tagging those websites, so now they become part of the Google search engine, so you could find information on Guyana. But I think because I saw you wrote an article, I put up a bio for KD like about probably 10 or 11 days ago, and I saw it almost have like 50,000 views in it already. So I know that whatever you're doing, there is a momentum around your website and the things that you're doing.
Well, like I said, guys like yourself, I respect you, I salute you. I've known you for some time now, whether we talked before, but I've been paying attention. And my mission is to write about what's happening in Guyana, good or bad. It doesn't matter who like it, who don't like it. But here's what I guarantee, that the people which I didn't write, 5 years from now, when they see all the writings, they will say, man, I'm glad he wrote that. I'm glad he wrote that because few people are able to do it. For me, reading and writing in Guyana is one of the things that I've been focused on and trying to motivate the kids to pretty much do because, books is scarcity in Guyana. Library is scarcity in Guyana. And we want to encourage our kids to read, write, spell, and to just do good journalism and document history, write poetry, write songs, express yourself. And that's what I'm about.
But that's becoming a challenge right now because we call the audio books right now. People People scanning the books and they just press play, and the car and the AI in the system would read the book for them. So their ability to read for themselves has been diminished right now because it's not the old time way right now. You could buy a book, and the phone is so good right now. You could scan every page, and then when you hit the car, you press audiobook play, and it would read the book for you on your way. You would know the story, but can you spell some of the words that the AI just read to you? So that's some of the problem that we having right now. I mean, some of the inventions are great, but it takes away that element of us learning. The brain getting lazy right now. We're not tapping into the core member of our brain right now because we have so many subsidiary helps on the outside. So I don't know what you're gonna do with the reading part because people just don't like read anymore. People prefer to go on YouTube and look at a story rather than read the story.
Well, some of the greatest philosophers and entrepreneurs and politicians. Here's what I've learned about them: that my focus is necessarily not to help them all, but the few
I'm getting the
that I'm
right
able
page,
to connect with who read books. The average entrepreneur read about 500 pages a day. These are those who want to be wealthy, right? So when I'm in a room and I'm connecting to people with disposable income, people with high intellect, right? And if our kids want to be that, they know what to do, right? When I'm connecting with those people and they say, hey, man, I like this piece, I like that piece. Well, I know that I've made an impact. But sooner or later, they're going to talk to their kids and say, hey, there's this guy named Kendesi who used to write about this, who used to write about that. And those kids are going to say, I don't know who that guy is, but my grandfather talked about him. Let me go look at that. And that's what I'm really interested in, is the level of influence that's going to come from the household. And eventually, someone is going to get curious, because as much as we go forward, history has proven that we're also known to go backwards for some strange reason.
I'm happy that you gave me this little call so we can have this little chat.